Hi, my name is Julianna, and I'm here to tell my story, at least a short version. It started several years ago when I was, after many years, diagnosed with Lyme disease and a couple of other co-infections. And we started treatment, and then things kind of got worse. I started getting seizures, what we thought were seizures. And I couldn't walk. My world was spinning. I pretty much had to walk touching the walls, and couldn't turn, couldn't, walk up the stairs. And when I had a hard time opening a bottle or using a fork walking up the stairs, I knew I needed more help. I needed help, and I wasn't getting the answers. I've seen other doctors, I've seen other neurologists, and they literally said, this may resolve itself. You just give it time, and nobody knew what was happening. They're not seizures, but we don't know what's happening to you, and just give it time. And I didn't like that, and I wanted to get better and live my life and do things and go out into the world and make it better in a way I can, and I couldn't. Not being able to go for walks that you need to go on, not being able to get out of bed, crawling on all fours, it's a frustrating way to live. And it's even scarier when you don't have anyone who can help and answer and tell you what's happening. So one of my doctors was desperate to help me and figure out how she can. And she's had a patient who came to Dr. Zielinski, and he's helped her resolve a lot of similar issues that I was dealing with. And so she recommended Northwest Functional Neurology, and I'm glad I called, and I'm glad I got on the schedule, and I'm glad to have walked through that door. It was exciting to be able to come to someone who can give you the answers and actually explain to you what's going on after many dismissals and many times when you don't know what's happening to you and you need help. And I'm glad I found it. We started doing some testing, and I actually couldn't complete a lot of it, and I actually got one of these seizure-like things that I didn't know what was happening during the testing. So that was actually great. We got to see exactly what was going on, and then we could identify it. So that was very helpful. Then we did the intensive program, and we retested and we readjusted treatment, and what was great was to see the progression, and it was great to not only be able to do more things, but also to see the data. You get the data, you see it, and so you have the facts, and then you feel better, and that really helps. It was honestly life-changing. I walked in with a cane. That was very scary, because I thought that was going to be, that was going to be me. But they said, no, there's ways to fix me, to help me. So we did it. On day 4, I folded up my walking stick, and I put it in the locker, and I decided I'm going to try it. And I walked around the corridors slowly and with some help and assistance, and I did it. I walked out without the cane. So that was great. So during the intensive program, I worked with Dr. Jeff, and he was great at explaining everything. He made it fun. He kind of made it a challenge as well. And I felt supported, I felt understood, I felt heard, but I also got answers. So after the intensive program, being able to walk out the door without a cane was a huge moment. And then since I started the intensive program and been doing my exercises, I haven't had any seizure, any tremors. They've taught me how to come to a point where I don't get that far. I can find my ceiling, and I can function in the real world without being scared. I've been able to go for walks a little more. I've been able to, I even started playing piano, slow going, but I can do it. I can now walk, I can turn a corner. But when you find someone to help you and lead you through a very hard time, a very scary time, that's unreal. And I had never thought that would happen. So I'm so glad that I came here and got to meet everyone. And they've helped me through my journey to be better, to be healthier, so I can get on with my life and do things. I would absolutely highly recommend coming here and meeting Dr. Zielinski's team. They're all so wonderful and supportive. So just want to say thank you. Thank you to you, Dr. Zielinski. Thank you to you, Dr. Jeff McNally, and everyone here who's led me through this, helped me stand up if I needed it, held out a hand, a smile, and an encouraging word. It's been great. So thank you.